Okay, so if you follow me like on our blog or our podcast or anything, you've heard me talk about the importance of a curriculum. And the curriculum that we follow is the one that was created by Susan Orr many years ago. And I'm not going to go into a ton of detail because I have all that information out there. But I have gotten a lot of requests from people to show the tricks that are listed in our curriculum so that you know how we teach them or how I teach them. So this trick is a cool rolling trick, but it is from level 3 and it is trick 5 and 6. So in our level 3, the trick number 5 is an arm roll catch backhand. And this is how I teach this trick. I start and make sure that my student's hand is down towards the end of the baton, other arm is straight. And then I have them bring it down by their toes, up by their arm, start the roll. Now they need to be able to complete that roll fluidly and completely. They shouldn't be trapping it up against their body. But once they get that mastery of that part of it, then once it starts to roll, you ask them to switch their hand, and instead of catching it like this, switch it to the backhand and catch it like this. And I like to do it with a little lunge. I think that makes it look nice in the routine. And they like that too. That little twist on the shoulder does help them to catch the trick. So that's the arm roll catch backhand. And we do that if I'm facing away from you, the baton is rolling over my left arm, and I'm catching with the right hand. So again, it just comes down, it rolls up onto your baton, does that complete circle, and then gets caught backhand. Now the next trick we get tons of questions on is how do you get kids to catch their arm roll catch on the back? That's a little bit trickier, but the number one thing that I stress with kids is that they need to be able to pivot. So the first thing we do is work on the pivot, and I have them put their left foot in front, pivot, make sure that they're on their toes, and then I have them figure out where their right hand is going to go. So if they're doing an arm roll catch on the back, their arm is going to go down, up by their arm, let go of the baton, roll, and then reach with that right hand to their back. Once they can master that, they're letting go with the baton, catching with the same hand. Then I really stress to them that their left hand has to stay forward. And sometimes I even hold their left hand, like we're shaking hands. I'll hold that left hand so that they don't have the inclination to swing that arm around, carrying the baton to the back. So then what I teach them and have them do is that their arm is straight out. It goes down by their toe, up by their arm. They're gonna push it, do that pivot. The baton will roll over their arm, and then they'll catch it in the back. And if I'm facing you and I do it, it looks like that. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. But those are two of the tricks that we have what we would call like our intermediate twirlers. They've done some twirling, maybe for about a year. We have them start on those arm rolls, catch backhand, and on the back for something that's a little more advanced, but when they're not quite ready for the double elbow. Have a great time twirling, and we'll talk to you soon.